Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Corinne Robin from the montessorifamily.com. Today I want to discuss with you a specific concept that you may have heard about. It's called the maximum effort. If you noticed, your child, you little toddlers wanting to carry a very big basket or big bottle of water and transporting them from one side of the room to the other side, or you toddlers wanting to push big boxes, or taking the laundry out of the laundry basket and carrying it somewhere. So that is what we call the need for maximum effort. So there is a period when toddlers really want to exert his strength. So they do so by practicing what we call maximum effort. So they do the most challenging task, the most physical tasks they can find, and practice. Maria Montessori basically observes that after a child has learned to walk, they have a strong need to exert their strength. They want to do hard and heavy work. They carry heavy objects, they throw, they help with you pushing, they help with you shopping, they push heavy boxes and so on. So they must be able, she said, to do things which require a great effort. They need big, heavy things. And the greater the effort, the greater the child's pleasure and the worse is any interruption. So they don't like to be interrupted when they do those kind of gross motor skill job, when they do those kind of very physical, intense activities. They really enjoy this kind of activity. It is a need, so with most needs, you cannot really go against them and prevent them and control your child when they go through that period, that intense period. So the best is to support that needs and to give them, safe and acceptable ways to exert their strength that's not going to disrupt too much your family life. So I have 20 ideas for you to try with your child when he's into that maximum effort stage. So you can encourage them to empty the laundry basket and to put the laundry in the washing machine. And obviously, you can also encourage them to take out the wet laundry that's even more complicated, that even require more effort, so they like to do that. You can encourage them to push, their sibling into an empty laundry basket or in a box around, or just fill the box with plenty of stuff for them to push around. Help them to carry the shopping when you come back from the shop. Give them a large bottle of water, this kind of big can of 10 liters. You can half filling it and help them and just allow them to carry the big jug, the big plastic bottle in the house. Give them a trolley or a wheelbarrow to push and fill that with heavy toys or with gravel, sands if you're outside. Let your child move all the kind of foods, from one cupboard to the other. That gives them lots of opportunities for stacking, sorting, and obviously the heavy work they crave. Show your child how to water the plants, because the watering can will be a bit heavy to manipulate, that will require some effort. Give them a stool light enough for them to carry from one room to the other, like that. That promotes their independence, obviously, but at the same time they have to make an effort every time they want to reach, a kitchen counter or a drawer and so on. Obviously, you need to be ready to give them a bit more freedom and access to some areas when you do that. Give them a backpack that they can fill and carry. You can also obviously play catch with a super large ball. So you can buy those inflatable large ball or those kind of like physio large ball and play catch with them. Roll the ball between the two of you. Let them bring the jug of water to the table or a loaf of bread to the table. Anything that is a bit heavy but you kind of trust that they're not going to break it, or you give them the skill to be able to carry that nicely. Encourage them to empty the recycling bin. They could be the one in charge of putting the stuff in the recycling bin and then into the big bin outside. Allow them opportunity to climb, which require a strong effort, like climbing the slide the wrong way around is something that requires a strong effort. Make an obstacle course inside the house, a very easy one with the sofa cushions on the floor and some chairs upside down will be enough. You don't have to buy special things for that. Go on long walks without a goal in mind. Just follow your child on a walk and see where it leads you, because that's the stage when they do like to walk a lot, and just be ready to have like maybe a sling to carry them back home, or to have the pusher. Do that obviously in a space, somewhere when it's safe to do so, to walk for a long time. If you have a sand pit or access to gravel, stone or soil in the garden, give them buckets to fill and dump. And a dump truck is super interesting at that age as well, when they want to exert their strength. Provide oversized books, that they have to open wide to turn the pages. This requires a big effort, so they do like that as well. I said that earlier, but let them climb the slide the wrong way around. Yeah, so that's around 20 ideas, I think, and I will share the 20 ideas. The 20 ideas are shared as well in the description box, like that you can refer to them at a later stage. So I hope that was useful. If your toddlers go through a maximum effort stage, just provide them with more opportunities to exert their strengths that will help them to develop their gross motor skills, and help them to be steady on their feet, and to be well adjusted. So I hope that was useful, and if you want more information about Montessori, just go on the blog and check what I share over there. Thank you, and see you next time.